team's starting quarterback out. They're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
It's exactly what I look like.
What?
But without the mustache.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. So we got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo.
You was sweet.
I did.
Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa,
Hey.
whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
Uh-huh.
This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
Right? So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well,
Oh, man.
hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. You know, if there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense, you were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so... People would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, bye. I will.
Okay. All right. Listen, you ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
Here we go! 60 outlaw! Right! Here we go! Go base! Single!
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a Simplified game plan for you tonight.
And what do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. Is this a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in snowy, yes, snowy Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks.
What do you want to do this round?
Hit me up when you get to the
push
league.
people or camp?
Yeah.
Again. The hardest because everyone is going to build. And everyone...
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
Just because...
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
This is like the big part and
A first collegiate snap forthcoming for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action and let him throw right away. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. It's complete. It's goal. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running it with Gold.
Matthew, get out!
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners.
Why?
Julian Gold, 30 yards. And the Sooners have taken the early lead.
So why do we have to tell it again?
So make that one drive, one touchdown for the college career of our quarterback.
And we don't have to worry about it, but what if this drive had gone badly? Think about the spiral he could have fell into, the self-doubt, but 0 doubt on that drive, in control right from the start.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
Yeah, nice.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Well, when I explode, you have to do it like goals.
On first down, Young. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On first down, Warren. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. Boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. The crossing route complete. That's Richards. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. On first down, they're going option left. And some room to work. And now look at this. Big game of football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Young. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now. It's Young. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh no, that's from the gun. It's not
just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. From the gun, Warren looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. After one, 7-0, RDA Sports. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This long drive continues here to start the 2nd quarter. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
What?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle.
And don't go
that
up
pushes
here.
the lead up to 11. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there. 46 yards. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Warren. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a give, right side. Young. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. On the ground, they go with Young. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I got a
What if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit, trying to run it on 3rd down? Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
No.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Now he's flushed out left. Now he'll escape to his left. Pushing his way through. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Isaiah Streets the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Touchdown, Sooners. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's Warren to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. The end result, 21 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. throwing on first down. Warren. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Warren going to throw right side here, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
No!
The Red Raiders come
I
up
almost
now,
won.
1st and goal.
How much health was he? No! I could have won.
From the gun, Warren.
But at least I tried.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And
How
he will
did you
get
caught?
this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. Halftime is upon us, and it's the Sooners who have the lead here in Arlington.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we're playing. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Let's land here. Hello?
Hey, Coach, really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
Oh!
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Come down here.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
Come down here. Come down here. Oh. And next time, let's land the same place.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive in the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. Warren going to pass it on the crossing route, complete. It's Pope, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll keep it on the ground. Young. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the defense. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, the 20. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remain. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
He's not going to get me.
Get it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Join me and walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way.
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. It's taken to the 26. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Now we're moving on here. This one. We don't have to build this.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They go play action here on 1st down. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Alright, now I'll do this.
A second broken
Actually, no,
tackle.
dude.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to
You
get
can
him
do it any
behind the
side.
line.
Okay.
He lost 2 there,
that's
and it's
good.
3rd down.
No, that's good.
On 3rd and short, they'll try
Okay,
and pick it up through the
this
air.
way,
He'll let it go
this
deep for
way,
Streets.
or this way,
Trying
or
to
this
drop
way.
it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that.
So,
now they got to go
now
quickly and get
we're
some points on the
going
board.
to do
And the best part is that they made their own break.
all-2,
Taking the
all-1,
ball away.
I mean
Now they
all-2,
just look at their offense and say,
all-2,
guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this.
all-1.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Alright, just try build, okay?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last
Let me
catch.
see
Good
your
for 8
best
yards. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
You don't need to build, you don't need to build
6
one
yards
by
to
one,
pick
or
up, and that's a first down.
Here.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10.
And then you put this on here.
This is Young on the carry. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Are you here? Okay. Try to build like
And they're
that,
not
okay?
going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
No. It's like the one by one they're doing now. Wall in the round.
Now he's flushed out. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Now,
Bounce right back on
now
it, keeps
we're gonna
possession.
work on your, now we're gonna work on your aim, okay? Even if your aim is good.
Criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
And you have to go like that. You have to go like me because they might shoot you. Okay, actually no, you don't have to build like me. You can do like any style. You have to build
That
one.
is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. There's this out for Streets. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead. You can put yourself
But
in
they
jeopardy.
can shoot you with the shotgun too.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
Okay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Windows.
Well,
And then
2nd
you go
down
to the
pass
other
play
side.
there, but it's
Go to the other
incomplete.
side. I can shoot you.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here,
Not
but
here.
that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything
Like
open,
right-
and this
right
play
here.
just didn't
Yeah,
look
right
right from
here.
the beginning.
It
I
did
can
not.
see
I
it.
thought he might
For
get
an
outside
angle.
and just chuck
Yep.
it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
And then if you go here,
He
I
will
can shoot
find
you
the
from the
open man
no,
in
not there.
Streets. His
This
fifth
spot,
catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
No, you don't go all the way to the left.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. The
I
improv on the
can
scramble
shoot
there
you.
gets him 6, and it'll
But
be second
like all the
down.
time, can you see me right here? I'm right here. Can you see me? Okay. But if you're right here, can you see me?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
If you're right there,
He's
can
going
you
to let
see
it
me?
go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Isaiah Streets,
So,
28 yards.
you have to
As
edit
his
out.
guys continue to pour it on.
If you're low, and then
When
you
we
have
were
to
setting
edit
up
like
and going
this,
over our run-throughs early
this,
this
and then you
afternoon,
do this
and I'm
and
talking
this.
6 hours
Like
before
this.
kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts
you
of
go
different
here,
routes,
and then
making
here,
sure that they had
and then
everything
here.
ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I come here.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. that's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
All right, look at these 4 windows.
Operating from the gun. Warren.
They're different sizes. And there's, you could even put 2 windows.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a
You
full
can shoot through all these
race. And he
windows.
takes it into the end
You
zone.
can edit
Touchdown,
those
Texas
windows, too.
Tech. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple
Is
fly
that
route,
this
wasn't it?
one?
No, there's nothing
And
to
this
correct at
one.
all. You've got it down.
Oh, they get to the football.
this
It's
one.
blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Just pretend we're in the real
This is
game,
the
and then
quarterback.
you
The ball
go
gets away
here.
from
Why are you
him.
going to break
Everyone
forth?
else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown,
But why are you going to
Oklahoma.
edit first? Like, why,
That
I
was
mean,
a
why are you
special
going to break
return,
first?
and it happened because he's a special returner.
They
He
can
has to have
edit
that
a
approval
thing and
from his
then,
special teams coach's head coach
could
to
you?
bring it out of the end zone.
So-
But let's be honest, a lot
So,
of times when they
go
bring
for
it
the
out of the
top.
end zone like he
Always
did there,
go
they
for
don't
the
have
top.
approval. I mean, I think a
And
lot
then
of
when
times they do,
they
but correct
think
me if
you're
I'm
on
wrong.
the
Sometimes
top,
it's just a
then go
guy
for the
getting a
bottom,
feel,
okay?
right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you
Go
just have to know
upstairs.
when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out
And
some
then break the top.
responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback,
And
and
then
it comes out to the
make
25-yard
a
line.
pyramid. No, break the
First
top
and
and
10
then
now
make
for
a pyramid.
Texas Tech. Off play action.
And then
Warren.
come down.
He's going to let it fly.
Come down.
And he knocks
And
the
then you
ball
break
away, and it falls incomplete.
And then you can
Another
kill
incompletion.
him.
You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Yeah.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Warren.
Alright, do you want to run
Got his
one of them?
incomplete over
Are
the
you better
middle.
now?
That's Young. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 3. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on football.
It's caught. Jones. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
1v1. I can't use the grappler, but you can use the grappler to make it more fair. You can use the grappler. What are you doing?
Back at the 31. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
You want me to go high on you or easy?
Looking to throw. Warren. This will be caught inside the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. The Red Raiders come up now, first and goal. So on the strength of 2 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oklahoma Sooners are moving on to play for a national title on January the 7th.
You can edit that, mother. Kai? Kai? On the second game, yeah. And then on the third game, we almost got a victory royale. It was like he died, and then I killed the other guy, and then this guy came out of nowhere, and then we lost. We were like,
that was a gutsy performance out there tonight.
What did you say?
You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean
He's not
nobody,
going to join us
expected you
anymore?
And for what it's worth,
He's not going to go potty train.
I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Alright, you want me to go medium on you or hard?
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
Bot.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bot.
Football's my life, man.
Bot.
You gotta stay grounded in what's going. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah.
Em, looking good, Emily. Ooh, and I'm loving
The
this.
cube is butt.
Oh,
It is.
absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
It's not.
Okay.
You want
Hey, I
me
bet
to
you
rob
trying to
them,
get
Matthew?
it off the board, huh? Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a
No, that's a
unicorn,
glitch.
would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Oh, yes.
Well,
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name.
Remember, I can't
Off
use
the board.
grapples.
Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Where are you?
Onyx.
Oh, it's on you.
Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a sec? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
away from the National Championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet.
And fix your mic. I'll be right back.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. Now this is Keller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Birch. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Birch. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. What a story. A national championship on the line in career start number 2 for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Gold. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. But Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots, and especially, you have to when you got a weapon like Streets on the outside.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 16 yards and a first. Oklahoma, remember, so many years, this was a running football program with a wishbone offense. As you think about all the great running backs to come through Norman, but in recent memory, things have changed. Success has been found through the air, and they've been efficient this season. Top 10 in the country in completion percentage and total passing yards. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. On 2nd down, it's Griffin. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll look to throw.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Streets. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 27 yards. And the Sooners have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Okay, I have a question for you.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yeah, I know, but
they'll run with Keller. And it's a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumble.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his... And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
But one of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
I have to go in a little bit.
Now following the Oklahoma field goal, out is the kick team to send this away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Going to go with Keller here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now they'll run on the draw. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, refusing to go down. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get 34 yards there. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago on signing day. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. 24 yards. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Out is the Oklahoma offense, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
51 yards on the punt there. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's still fighting forward. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Question.
Just one half remains.
Which one?
College football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
You don't want me to while I embarrass you?
Bit you?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
On the move to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. Now Griffin. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here they run with Griffin. Still on his feet. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Now back to throw.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now. They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And his kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll set up to throw. So, CD, you look at our quarterback, and he can't escape, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy.
And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Devin Keller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient, Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to us. It's a pretty tall task for a 2nd career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game.
And he's into the clear. The 40, 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve.
And oh, it's blocked. The defense has it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normal, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, well, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Looking to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Sorry.
Picked off with great anticipation.
Nope, you're not
and now
catching
look
up.
at him go. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked at me like the adopter of my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
All towards you, baby.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense not getting out of their lanes.
Oh, a dazzling catch there by Streets. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here are the Sooners now 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Sooners add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Birch. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Birch will look to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Birch set to pass. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Taken in at the 22. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete.
And he breaks the tackle.
He's going through. He's got daylight. 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation... Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair.
Come to my city, and everyone thinks that you're trash because you're trash.
Get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No, okay.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. From the gun, Birch. To the right side and complete to Washington. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Birch. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carlson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. Birch. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing again. Birch. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Birch. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, they gave it a shot, quarterback sneak, not able to get it.
No, but if you're going to call a QB sneak on third down, you draw it up to get it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe they were thinking 4-down territory.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Throwing to start the drive. Birch. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson, 57 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final.
Affect other things. Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
How about this? Please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure.
Shit.
Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
So you're eating chips,
Come on,
though?
man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
See ya.